And do the float heights. These two carbs have been done. One of them was absolutely fine in terms of float height. The other one was about 8mm or 8.5mm, and it should be 7mm. So it's good. This one basically is pretty much spot on. Let's measure it what I've done. Got my digital vernier gauge or caliper gauge, one of the two. Set it to 7mm. As close to as possible. There we go. And on the end here we've got a little stick thingy doing that. Give it a tap. And the middle bit there. And that's pretty much it where it's resting. Sorted. So now I'm just going to check the jets, see if I can see through them. Screwdriver's a bit knackered, so I'm not going to use that. It's better, tight fitting screwdriver in the jet. Take it out. Have a look through it. There you go, that's nice and clear. So that jet doesn't need doing. I'll check the idle jets. Nice and clear. Okay, so time to put this back on. What I'm going to do, you might be able to put new gaskets on or fail to buy new gaskets. I can't. So I'm just going to run a small, basically, bead around it on here. Just little smears all over it. Hardly anything at all really. It's just a millimetre or so smear. Just so it gives it a little bit of extra protection against leaks. Slide that over. Screws in. Here's my JS screwdriver. Put it down. So this one's way out, so let's give it a tap. So it rests on there. That flat there, at the end there. And we're on 9.2 there. To be fair, it's that bit there. Yeah. 9.2 millimeters or 8.4, depends how we're doing it. So all I did was get my little Allen driver and just push this little metal tang a little bit. I think up. And in these little tiny bits, obviously I've pushed it way too much. Let's try that. Down, relax it. Flat bit to there. That's 6.3. So almost there. Yep, that's about right. 7.1, so I'm happy with that. They're all within 0.1 of a millimetre to each other. Here's the balance screws. Just to put a bit of paint or something on the top of the screw, make it easier to find and balance. I'm just using a bit of paint pen. So make it a bit easier. Is that one? And then two on this side. Just makes it a bit easier to spot them. Well, there you go, they're all done in terms of cleaning up mess, jets and stuff. Now I'm going to bench sink them. Bench sinking carbs. Theory, it's basically this is your main carb that you sink all your other carbs to. So basically when your carbs are synced, when the throttle is opened, these butterflies open up at the same times to let the same amount of fuel in. When they get out of sync, you often find that one may open sooner than the other. It means one cylinder is getting more fuel than the rest of them. Obviously you get poor running, worse fuel economy, etc, etc. Now people suggest use some like needle or pin or something. I'm using a bobby pin, which is under 0.5 millimeter thick. And what you do is you unwind the screw all the way, and then literally you just push it in there until you can slide it under. So we can't slide it under at the moment, so all we do is turn the screw you can see it's touching it now, so it should be starting to open the throttle valve. See if we can get okay, so there's a little gap in there now. See if we can slide that under. Not quite. Still sticking. Turn it a little bit more. What I'll do is I'm going to move this outside so you can see it a little bit better. That bench better now, so you can see it a lot more light. You can see we've got the gap there. And what we want to do, slide this in See, that's just a bit stuck now, so we're almost there. Turn it a little bit more. Okay, so we can't turn this anymore, it's all the way. So I'm going to have to remove this and put a longer screw in. So bear with me, I'll be back shortly. The spring now, and as you can see, this now slides in with a little bit of resistance. So open it a little bit more. Okay, so that's in there quite easy. Turn it up. Okay, so that slides in and out now that way up. Nice and easy. So what we do now is we tweak it down a little bit until there's a bit of resistance. Turn it down, another tweak. Rubber now. So now we do the same to the others with hardly any resistance. Then again this one. Quite easy. So we try to turn it down a little bit more. Okay, so resistance there. Almost the same resistance. So what I'll do is get my screwdriver and just undo it slightly. Check the resistance. That's still quite easy. Yep, I think it's about the same. So those two are pretty good sync wise. Turn it over. And check the same on this side. So there's quite a bit of resistance there. And this one's very, very tight. So this one needs to open up a lot more. So this screw here, turn it slightly, tiny adjustments. See there, it's really struggling, really tight. Tweak it a little bit more. That's a lot better. That one's got a little bit too little resistance there. So the other screw, put it out a little bit. Give it a tweak. That one now needs a little bit of a tweak. Turns out I was turning the screws the wrong way. Anti-clockwise to loosen up on this side. Okay, good, 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 good. Some resistance. Some resistance. So they're pretty good now, carb synced on the bench. I'm just going to give in here a bit of a blowout, get rid of any crap that I might have got in there. Okay, so carbs have been bench synced, they've been cleaned, the floats have been checked, I have had the gaskets cleaned and topped up. So now we need to get the carbs back onto the engine. So I need to peel off all of the tape that is around here. Clean off, good, good, good. Inside's all clean, gonna take that bit off. Make sure this side is cleaned. That's good. So what I'm going to do, I've got the replacement coolant overflow hose there. Goes up to there. So all the hoses are in place now. Also all the hoses for balancing the carbs are in place. Nice and tight. All new bolts, everything's all good to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little bit of metal polish and polish up around these just to make things a little bit easier to hopefully go on. Actually saying that should be fine. I'll just basically put a little bit of WD-40 around there. But first, we need to get the rubber heat mat. Get rid of that. replacement rubber heat mats. There we go. Just like that. It's good. Although I need to connect up all the wiring harnesses underneath before I put the top bit on, and also need to make sure all the wiring is tucked up nicely, and also need to make sure I put on the little rubber carb clamps. So I'll get to that now. Okay, right. There. It's always the fun bit. Ooh. Right, I'll do what I did last time and put a bit of rubber grease around there. And that helped them slide in nicely last time. Don't know how Gaz does it with his single push. Bit of rubber grease. There we go, in. There you go, all sides are in. Bit of lube is all you need. So now, we'll get in, screw the clamps up. Yeah. Fuel tank in. fuel's coming through now. I'm going to bypass it for the time being.